Hi guys, Jorge again. Today we have a solution or possible solution to the problem of the Apple TVs dropping when we are connected to them with our Macs. Um, we're not 100% sure that this is the problem, but uh, adjusting the idle timers on our Macs seems to have fixed most of the problems with the faculty that we're having issues with constant drops during a class period on the Apple TV. So what it seems like was happening was that the Macs are very proud of their ability to save battery life and have extended battery life. But the problem is that the way to achieve that is to power down the device partially, and that partial powering down often we feel cause the network drop. So in other words, the machine would power down. Part of that powering down process was disconnecting, maybe even temporarily from the network, and then having the situation where as soon as it disconnected from the network, then we're disconnecting from the Apple TV. All right, so the solution to this is pretty simple. We're going to adjust the idle timers on our devices. All right, so what you need to do is get out to your Mac, right, desktop where you have the little apple in the upper left-hand corner. I'm going to click on the apple and I want to go to System Preferences, and I want to go to Energy Saver. All right. So what we want to do is we want to take a look at the battery options first. So click on where it says battery. If it's blue, that means that it is selected. All right. And normally what you will see is something that looks like this. So the turn display off slider is at 6 or 10 minutes, something like that. Put hard disk to sleep when possible. All right, that's the problem, right? We're going into a lower power state, and then we are losing our connectivity because of that. So what I do is I have my display turn off after about an hour. That means that the system has to be idle for an hour before it turns off. And I do not want to put my hard disk to sleep when possible. I want to keep that awake and going strong. All right, I don't want it to. I don't want to give the Mac an opportunity to go into a lower power setting. Slightly dim the display while on battery power. That's fine. Enable power nap. I have it off, so I'll just leave it like that for now. Okay, so this is the configuration that you should have for battery. And then when you go to power adapter, um, you want your configuration to look like this. All right, so we want our display to turn off again after an hour. That's fine. If I haven't used my machine in an hour, all right, go ahead and turn off the display. All right, but for the most part, what I do is, it's in constant use, so I don't want to give the device an opportunity to turn off. Most of our classes are less than an hour long, so if we're showing a video or something like that, I don't want that display to turn off. Okay. I also want to make sure that this first box is checked, which is prevent computer from sleeping automatically when the display is off. So if the display does turn off, I do not want the machine to go to sleep. I want it to remain awake. Put hard disk to sleep when possible. That remains unchecked. Okay, and then the other two you can have checked, and those do not seem to be a problem. All right. The upside to this is that we have seen that uh, the amount of drops in a day has been reduced significantly for those members of the faculty that have tried this. It's not, you will have the occasional drop. I probably drop maybe once a day, if that, and other faculty have been reporting similar results. Um, but the downside to this is that your battery will not last quite as long, which is fine. The way if you operate the way that I do, I use my machine, and it's kind of in constant use. But as soon as I stop using it, I close the lid. Closing the lid puts the device to sleep, so I'm saving battery that way. If you are leaving your machine open while you aren't using it, then yeah, your battery life is not going to last quite as long. All right. So once you're done with that, go ahead, click out of System Preferences, quit System Preferences, and hopefully that will solve your solve your problems or be your solution. All right. So um, if you want more information, please swing by and see me. If not, I hope this solution works for you, and please let me know how it turns out. All right, thanks very much. Have a good night.